Hello everyone, welcome back to my search for freedom. We are still in Ghana. Today we are going to continue our program. But before we do anything, I would like to encourage you to subscribe, to like, to share, and to comment our videos. Today we are going to visit Assin Manso River. For those of you who visited Ghana already, you know what that means to visit Assin Manso River. If you are an African American, Haitian, Caribbean, Black who visit Ghana, it's important to visit that place, Assin Manso River. This is a place where many African American, when they visit Ghana, they will not miss to go. For me to visit that river, it's important because I call my channel My Search for Freedom. I think our ancestors didn't have that opportunity to come back to their land, to come back to Africa where they were taken into slavery. I think it's important for us to come back to Africa and not only learn history in books, but to come and visit the places where their ancestors were taken into captivity.
And I'm going to be your guide here at the Assin Manso ancestral river site. It was a place that our ancestors who were held in captivity in their chains and shackles had their last bath before they were sold to buyers to be taken to the dungeons, and eventually they were shipped out of this place to the New World.
Before we continue to go to the river, we have taken 1 minute of silence for the one who were taken into captivity.
Communication wasn't that perfect, so they needed to trade with us to get to know us more. That way, our ancestors would trust them. For a couple of decades, that was how it was. But then when the demand for enslaved Africans started there, people came here, and it was very much easier for them to move our people. How they moved our people was so cunning. You see, they went to the chiefs telling them that, look, you have war victims among you. These are people who are still angry for losing a battle against you. If you don't take care, they will fight you back and take you over your land because they will get to know more about you. They will know your strengths and weaknesses. If they fight you, there is nothing you can do. Let us help each other out. I have guns, weapons. I will supply you with some, but then you have to pay me back. The payment they proposed was the victims of wars to be taken across oceans to the New World. Our ancestors at this point, I call them naive because they were naive to believe strangers over their own people. So they gave the victims of wars out and they claimed guns and gunpowders in return. For a couple of decades, that was how it was. A British historian called W.E. Ward traveled during the era of the slave trading. He kept a journal entitled The Short History of Gold Coast. In that book, he stated that many of the slave markets that I've mentioned were all functional. Two of them were playing historical roles, Assin Manso and that of the Salaga slave market. The distance between the two slave markets is over 400 miles, a journey of over 653 kilometers. Our ancestors will have to walk through the chains and shackles, the forest, all these places. Many of them died. They crossed rivers and they got drowned. A lot of them made it to this place, but when they got here, they were totally weak, hungry, dirty, skinny. It was here that they saw the need for them to be fed. Not because they were hungry, but because they were looking too skinny. No buyer wants them. From here, we are walking to the river, so please, let's be upstanding and walk towards the river. So we are now here at the ancestral river. There are two main rivers here. The river called the Nonkonsio, which literally means the slaves river, and the other one called Ochi from the other side. From this side, the Nonkonsio, which is the slave river, flows. It has its source from the mountains, gently flowing, coming this way. That particular one is from a very far source, far away from this land. It's been flowing for miles upon miles to get here, so it's in a hurry to get to the ocean. Usually it rises to a level so high to the extent that we don't even get close to the river. You will be washed away by the river before you open your eyes. So the captors were not allowing our ancestors in there. They were thinking if the ancestors go there, they will probably allow themselves to be drowned and they will lose their commodities. So they don't want them to go there. So then they kept chains and shackles on their ankles with a round metal ball added, so that when they go in here, they won't be able to escape. So whilst there, they couldn't even clean themselves. Look at me, I'm chained like this. How do I clean myself with this? The only thing the ancestors were doing was to get closer to each other and wash each other up. When I wash you, she wash you, and then goes till the last person gets washed. It was that. But then when the captors saw them, they thought they were consoling each other or probably thinking of freeing themselves to escape. So they got them separated. Cut the bamboos long enough with the help of the itchy leaves. They were using that as a form of brush. To wash them, it gave them cuts all over their bodies. After they were cut, they allowed them to be pulled out this way, lined them up, allowed them to get dried. After they got dried, they applied shea butter or palm kernel oil on their skins so that they will look presentable and attractive for the buyers to come here to pick. Those buyers who came here were looking for healthy looking captives. So they will go into the chains and shackles. Before going in there, they will leave a long handle tool, the branding tool, in the fire. They select you, they pay for you, move you to the tree and chain you to that tree before branding your back, your chest, your shoulder, your forearm, or wherever they want to brand you. They leave that mark on you to tell the public that you are now their properties. Today, you get to visit this place, and you are not here as an enslaved person, so I will not take you down this way. You are not here for your last bath. You have returned on behalf of the ancestors. For that reason, we go for a first bath of return. I shall take you to that river. Take off your shoes, walk in there. If there is anything you would like to share with your ancestors, if there is any message, any prayer, you go ahead and say it to them. You wash your hands, clean your ears, clean your eyes, wipe your mouth, and then do your feet. As you do that, you pray. You say the words that you need to say, and then believe your ancestors will help you out with everything that you have said to them. So that's why we take a first bath of return, to wash away this. You no longer have to carry the burden of our last bath all over in our shoulder. No. So that's where we'll go to. Please come with me down there. So we'll leave the shoes up here by the chairs, and then we walk down.
Hi guys, now we are at the river of Assin Manso. We continue our visit in Ghana. We are in Assin Manso. We stop here to honor our ancestors who were taken into slavery in the Americas, in the Caribbean. Right now, there's a lot of emotions, but people don't show that. I know in their heart or in their mind something is going on. Maybe one of our ancestors was taken from here. Now is the time to pray, to to send peace to their soul. This is my second time here, but even if when he was talking, I thought that it was like my first time here. I hold my tears. Yes. Yeah, I hold my tears. But anyway, now we are here. It's a sign that we are not going back to slavery. Remember to subscribe, to share, to like, and to comment our videos. Talk to you soon. Those of you who are watching this video, I encourage you, if you are interested about traveling to Africa, because next year we will have a trip. We will start in Benin and we'll finish it in Ghana, like we did this one with a group of visitors who came from the United States of America. So therefore, when you come, you will get a sense of what it means to be free. Remember to subscribe, to share, to like, and to comment our videos.
All right.